First trip out of town with Grandma's truck. She's been done for a little while now, and well, I'm just driving around town, and I don't really drive around town that much, but we're headed to Sundowner, place where I got my Great Northern flatbed, and we're gonna get some toolboxes. They finally in stock. Well, the owner, Tyson, he's not in town right now, but I talked to them 3-something months ago, and because when I bought the flatbed, I completely forgot to buy the toolboxes when I was down here, but I was like, oh, they got a big pile of them, but then the whole world shortage on stuff kind of started to play an issue, and so they were back ordered 3 months, and they finally just showed up. So we're gonna park in a trailer spot over here by this old Cummins. Look how empty this place is. Holy crap.
They used to be packed all the time.
They would have a line of flatbeds right here. They got some classy lassies here. Not that guy there. That's just your conventional,
Plain Jane.
yeah, plain Jane, cheaper one. That one deleted its axle, huh? No comment on that, but check this thing out. This is like a legit little race car hauler. Side door popper, so you can climb out of the car, crawl up to the front for the workbenches. It's all aluminum built too. This place has all living quarters trailers and stuff. They're all aluminum framed and stuff like that, so that they're tough, long lasting. And this guy, all that aluminum. Workbenches up the front. I wouldn't want to see the price tag on this thing. Oh, it's got a, I bet you it's got a Jenny somewhere. 6 lug axles. This is a pretty stout unit, and they got it in white too. Steel frame ones. These are, I would consider these the, they're all full of screws and rivets and stuff on the sides. Those are the, you know, entry level kind of a enclosed trailer, nothing too fancy. But all those ones like that, I would say that trailer is about 10 times the price of this one. It's just your little doggers. A B&W turnover ball, you can put a 3-inch trailer ball on there, so you got the higher rating, because everything else underneath there is bulletproof. Ain't going to go nowhere underneath there. The weakest link's going to be that ball. So that way you don't have to buy, you know, you can just have the same ball switching between all the trucks that already have the B&W and you're good to go. Because the conventional ones, this is how every single flatbed trailer or truck bed always comes, is you got the hideaway, which is nice. There's nothing really wrong with that. Plenty of those. That's what Grandma's truck is right there, but it's only got a fixed 2 5/16 ball, which is 30,000 pound rated. But if you get one of those over there, you can put your 30K in it, or you can put your 38K. Keep all inventory upstairs for the valuable stuff.
Well, this is just where most of our storage is. So.
Finally made her happen. Came down and got the toolboxes. I'm probably overhyping this, but overhyped Grandma's got everything. Go home and installed in the bad boys. Got a big bracket and stuff, and then put underneath there. I don't know if fast is going to be in the way, and I got a dang bungee cord that always breaks that's holding up my fuel. So I'm going to reroute the fuel probably up into here, so it's tucked out of the way and has good flow, so I can use a big rig pump. That's an old video if you guys don't know the channel that well. But flatbeds don't really use the big rig pump very well because they're too flat. You can't get the volume of fuel down in the tank like a regular pickup bed will, or a big rig tank. So I want to address that. So let's go. Oh, the fast is in the way. Oh man. You buy a bed that's already skirted, flatbeds installed, built in, as I'm saying, the box will be more up here, be up into the top of it better off. But this is a that's a different look though. That's gonna be big time skirted right there. Get her fabbed up, gotta get that fast tucked in out of the way. My jack is broken. I'm bleeding off. Time for a new one. The whole Harbor Freight rig is gonna be retired. Somewhere up in there it's already got pre-drilled holes. There. Now drop it down, drill the holes, and I'm gonna make a brace for the back side. Oh, my fingers. Holy crap. Little wiggly, we got to get that brace on the back. Like I said, it's only held on with this right now. Those moments where it's nice to have an assortment of bolts that all match. I do have this big setup over here, but nothing there really. They don't have washers, nuts. We got the bolts. Pain in the butt. So you're gonna get one of these beds. I just have them install it. Unless you're making videos for YouTube, then it adds up. So this one is installed. Looks sick. All right. Now do the same thing the other side. We're done. That one took an hour. 5 bolts, 6 bolts, 1 hour. Now I know how to do it. This one's gonna go boom boom.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank. Cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the pond. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Feast is the spot to take the blues away. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on the boat, we're killing time in our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright.
This one did, you know, trial and error. Got it done the first try on the other side after a couple revisions over here. But the problem now is freaking fuel is in a terrible spot. I need fuel. I'm about 100 miles from empty. And where's the little ring at? It comes with this ring right here. And then I have the factory pickup tube, or not pickup tube, but drop down thing. I think I can make it work. Just I don't have a hole saw that's big enough for this thing, because man, it's just a big old beauty ring. I don't really want to go hogging out this thing so much. I don't know, I'm gonna have to think on it. I think I can get the nozzle in there to fuel it up where it's at. We'll just let it ride right now. I gotta go haul a piece of equipment up to my uncle's house so he can use it, so I'm just gonna go knock that out now, see if I can get the nozzle in there to fuel that thing up. But you know, wasn't too bad of an install, honestly. Took me about an hour and a half, start to finish. Hour on the first one, and then the second one over here was less than a half hour. But man, she is a skirted girl now. She definitely looks like a low rider. little goofy trailer. We're gonna haul this sucker back. Limited tie downs. I'm gonna throw a couple extra on there. But really, I like how this bumper pull setup is configured. Easy access to the pin. You have to go underneath fumbling with stuff. Good sized D-rings. Thing's barely made it over the top, but other than that, she's good to go. Put this adapter in there, haul her out. Oh, got those people in front of you that just won't commit when they have time, but they'll stop the whole line of traffic. Anyway. Short throw shifter, kind of skip a gear every once in a while. Had a hunch I was going to fifth. Going from second to fifth equals no power. Try fifth now for fourth. That's a little bit better, we say. Air condition working like a boss still. Pretty happy about that. There's something while I'm thinking about it, because I NV5600 swapped this. This is out of my 04 6-speed manual transmission, and I also G56 swapped my 98 truck. Both 12 valves, 6-speed manuals behind it, and people are asking which one I prefer better. And G56, it likes the RPMs. It doesn't like to be bogged down. It makes a lot of gear noise when you kind of do that. It's not hard on it, I wouldn't say. It happens all the time, no matter what the truck is. That's why they put that weird dual dampening flywheel concoction thing in there, so it quiets that transmission down. But as far as an NV5600 is a very solid transmission. It's very quiet. You can float shift these old girls, and they don't really care. But I got a short throw shifter on this, so I like that. I don't really like the shift pattern so much of an NV5600 to start off with. Put the short throw on it, it seemed to help. But like you seen earlier, I skip gears every once in a while on accident because it's a pretty tight pattern. It's something you get used to, no doubt. But I still would say, if I'm going to be swapping something, I'll go with the G56. I like that a lot better. Just overall, towing, daily driving, the works, it seems to be a lot more comfortable transmission. Smoother shifting, even with a single disc in either one of them. This one seems kind of laggy while going into gear, even when you float her. Good swaps though. Definitely glad I've done both of them. I got a story for you. Leave it going. So last night, you know how we hauled this thing around with the side by. I'll probably put that in this video at some point. It's going, right?
I think so. Flashing red.
Yep. So I drove this thing up on the top above the house so we could take it down to the shop so we could put the chain back on it. And Tommy tried driving it up there and he couldn't stop hitting it in reverse. So it got super sketchy. So I was like, I'll do it. But the damn thing, if it's on any kind of a hill, like it doesn't automatically put the brake on. So it gets super sketchy. So I ended up driving it on there, and the side by is doing huck and buck. I took the blade and I hooked it on the tip of this because Tommy's like trying to hurry and put the latch down so the trailer can't tip. And I was like, screw that. I just bulldozed the latch out of the way and hooked it on those hooks on the front. And I was like, get in the side by, because the parking brake wasn't holding it. And I was like, we're pretty much on flat. I was like, what a pile of crap. Damn side by. It did the trip once, but second time got a little hairy. We won't be doing that again. Grandma's truck did better. Ran out of bulletproof hitches, apparently. Everybody keeps taking them. You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea.
So I got a freaking 4-inch drop hitch.
I have no idea.
See one over there. People asking, where's Taylor's truck? Marcus. All right, first official. Yay. We got a spot for throwing tie downs. Oh, missed one. Other thing is, got these spots for putting a board across there. Obviously, this needs a better board, but it does the job. That way you can just throw your stuff up in there. Headache rack acts like a little trunk. Doing a little work at the house, and the trencher, well, had some issues, so instead of working on it up there in the sun, loaded her up. Follow my Instagram, V-Belt and Son one, or the Samson Andrew, and you'll see me making fun of non-CDL guys, because this is my non-CDL setup right here. But anyway, funny part about all this is the keyway fell out, and the snap ring was the wrong snap ring. But turns out the ones for the U-joints for a Dodge truck drive shaft, they're the same ones. Well, they'll work anyway. I don't know if they're the same. One of those ways. Right, left, it'll get it done. Oh, we got a neighbor firing up their tractor now. Man, oh man. Anyway, we'll talk about this little guy. We're gonna put her up for sale. When we bought it, it was like fully restored. And yeah, gone through top to bottom. We make that joke a lot. Mark here went back through it and rebushing all of the handles on the whole thing. We redid the tensioners on the tracks, and then we just redid the clutch mechanism to engage the trencher. I don't know what year this machine is. It says it's a case. We don't know. My grandpa, Uncle Mark here, his dad.
Task Force 300.
Well, whatever it is. My grandpa, his dad, had one of these things back in the day for his hump business, and so
10 years old.
yeah, and so my dad bought this just for the heck of it, I think, just because. But we've used it for quite a bit of projects, but it's a little too small for what we're looking for, we're thinking. So we're gonna get something a little bigger, put this thing up for sale. If you're serious, interested in this thing, I mean, it's fully functional, doesn't leak, works pretty good actually, you know, for little trenching jobs, not bad. That's what we've been using it for. But email will be in the description below. We're gonna head on out of here, go get something to eat with the new toolboxes. I could throw a pizza in those toolboxes, Mark.
Got heaters in there?
Right now, they're big time heaters.
You can start delivering for Domino's.
I already do. That's how I afford this truck.
Woohoo! Hey, there's holes in the bottom.
That's for drainage. Pizza makes condensation.